Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm gonna try to not sneeze throughout this one right here. I woke up like a little bit stuffy today. You know what we're gonna do? Distract ourselves with new makeup from the drugstore. At least that's what I'm gonna do. I'm excited to dig into all of this cool stuff. I have this mascara from L'Oreal. This is a fiber mascara. The ads for this look crazy. They look too good to be true. They're probably too good to be true, but because I love Lash Paradise so much, I'm actually super curious about a new mascara from L'Oreal. The sun is being really moody, so we're probably gonna see like light changing from like bright to dark. We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna like be chill and try out new product. I have a primer from Milani. We have cushion foundation. We have the Hello Halo from Wet n Wild. Just a lot going on. Let's just start slapping it on my face and we'll talk about the price and what it does and figure out initially what's good and what's not. This is new from Milani. This is a instant touch-up and blur stick. So what's cool about this is apparently you can use this underneath your makeup. You can also use it to touch up your makeup. And this comes in the kind of glue stick type dispenser, similar to the one that I like from Smashbox. It's a very like dimethicone pore filling. Ooh, actually that's really nice. Wow. I already like you. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the areas of my face that need a little help, basically all over. This is very sticky, much more sticky and thick than the other blurring stick primers that I own, but it feels nice. Next up, we are going to crack into this cushion foundation from Wet n Wild. You guys know that in my best of the year, this was such a huge hit for me over the last year. Like I used this so many times, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. So whenever I do these new at the drugstore videos, I'm always like, ooh, what are we gonna find that is gonna be like an everyday staple? So we're going to play with this guy right here. This is the shade Natural Beige. That might be too dark. I was thinking ahead and I got other shades. So this right here from Wet n Wild has derivatives of coconut. Ooh, that's nice. Yes, please. Okay, we're gonna do this one. This is the shade Nude Beige. That actually looks like it's like nice coverage too, right? This is a cushion foundation. Okay, we're gonna get the hair up. And as a Christmas gift, a friend of mine got me these cool hair sticks so that I wouldn't be using makeup brushes. Like seriously, I think people in my real life, they see that I go out in public with like a makeup brush holding my hair together and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? I'm actually gonna use a beauty blender. That is something I really like doing. I know they give you the little sponge in these guys, but I always prefer going in and stamping my beauty blender in the cushion. And I feel like I just get a better disbursement of product, you know? Luminous, lightweight, and buildable. It is a hydrating formula. I need that because the life has been sucked out of my skin recently. Like my hands are dry, my face is dry, around my nose is dry. Like, oh, this does have sunscreen in it. You get an SPF of 15. This is so good. Layering up like a dream, blends out in 2 seconds, is so convenient to apply. And I love the finish. It's a little more hydrating and dewy than Physicians Formula. So if you have drier skin, I think that you will love this. Moving on, I'm gonna conceal and do my brows. I don't have new stuff to share with you guys, so I'm gonna do that really quick and come right back. And we're gonna play with this cream bronzer that I'm excited about. But I am gonna conceal with my Catrice Liquid Camouflage in the shade Porcelain, and then I'm not using Drugstore for brows. I'm gonna use Dior. All right, we're moving on. This eyebrow is not cooperating, but I do feel like once I have the rest of my makeup on, I will be able to adjust things. So let's try and not focus on the fact that my brows are very thick today. They're just doing their own thing. All right, moving on, I want to try out this mega, like look at this pan. This huge bronzer from Model Zone. I picked this up at Ulta, and I believe this one is $12.99. This does come in 2 shades, and it's a cream to powder. Let's just like, oh. It's like not overly creamy. Don't know that I feel it going straight to powder, but we are just gonna hope for the best. I'm going to kind of sculpt out the face a little bit with this, or at least kind of try to. Wow, that's a lot darker than I thought it would be. All right, I don't really like the brush with it. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. That's actually really nice though. Once it blends out, it's really nice. Wow, I look a lot tanner than I did. Don't I like look bronzed but kind of sculpted at the same time? I kind of like this. Okay, so today we are focusing on keeping the skin very glowy. I am not putting powder everywhere. I've used, you know, the cushion cream. I've used a cream bronzer. And now we're gonna play with these Hello Halo highlighters from Wet n Wild. Now this comes in 6 different shades. I think I wanna use the Rose and Ready. This is like a peachy, not peachy. This is a, oh, hello Shape Tape applicator. Look at that applicator, you guys. This is giant.
That's what she said.
Wow. All right, so that right there is Rosy and Ready. That's Goddess Glow right next to it. This is more of the iridescent thing that's kind of a trend that I don't know that I'm that into right now. This one is called Halographic. Then we have the shade Gilded Glow. That's really pretty. I might use that. Halo Goodbye. That might be more my speed right now, actually. And then we have a really rich bronzy shade called Go With The Glow. So that's all of them right there. Really, really pretty. They feel kind of oily though. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Halo Goodbye. I'm just gonna dot this on the high points of my cheekbone. Kind of, dun, dun, dun. Oh. I don't think I like that. Love the foundation, but this is just kind of has an oily texture and it's just spreading a little bit too far and not giving like that like wet highlight. Use a smaller amount over here. I feel like this is gonna be better suited for someone that doesn't powder their face, that just wants a very natural look. They want like a natural, dewy, glowy look and not a high shine glowy. Because once this is blended out, it's just not really giving me much. I'm gonna compare something for you. For instance, the Lumi Glow that L'Oreal just came out with, I'm gonna show you how much more potent this one is. Do we see? That's just like so much more. Like I prefer that kind of a glow to this one, but we all have, you know, different wants out of a product. So if you want something more natural for $5.99, I think the Wet n Wild product is fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips before we move to eyes. I am using the Flower Lip Liner in Petal Pout. And now I'm going to use this guy right here, which I have used a few times before, but this is new at the drugstore. I got this at Walmart. This is Melon Kiss. It's one of these duos that has a lipstick on one side and then a gloss on the other. It is so pretty though. So this on its own is really beautiful. I love the color, but then it has this gloss that's almost like a metallic lip topper. Isn't that nice? I really love this. It's so lightweight. The lip topper is just like nothing. It just adds this nice veil. It makes it feel very comfortable, and I have really, really been loving this. Last thing I want to do before we move on to the eyes is I want to pop on a little bit of blush. I'm going to be using this from Milani. This is the Color Harmony in Coral Beams number 3. This is $12.99. This is one of those rare ones that does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but I actually enjoy it. Normally I do not like blush with any type of a sheen at all, but this one I really like for some reason. All right, moving on to eyes, I am going to use Milani. They have a new guy right here. This is on a newer display. I have tried these before and I love them. I think these are so good. $12.99. You get everything you need for a complete eye look. This is the Everyday Eyes in Must Have Metallics. And this is brand new. I have all the other shades, but this one just kind of like stopped me in my tracks because it has all the colors that I really enjoy, and I'm excited to use this. Now, I can't remember if this is an old one or new one, to be honest. I'm kind of confused. When I was looking online, it looked like they've had this one for a while, but I'm also gonna use the Everyday Eyes in Matte, just to kind of have like a nice transition and whatnot. These blend on the eyes really beautifully. Highly, highly, highly recommend them. The first thing I'm gonna do is take the lightest shade right here in the matte set, and I'm gonna put this all over the lid. Then I'm gonna take a Morphe M504 and I'm gonna go in this shade right here as a transition. I'm gonna go into this shade right here with a smaller brush. Just go a little bit lower. And I'm focusing more on the inner portion of my crease. I've been doing that recently. I've mentioned that to you guys. I just find that it opens up this area a little bit more for me than on my eye shape going over here. I'm gonna take the same shade, but on a MAC 217 and kind of press on the outer edge of my eye. Going back in with the first brush, and I'm lightly just blending everything together. And now what I wanna do is I'm gonna take this kind of red shade, this cranberry shade, and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. I don't know if this is gonna look great or not, but I just wanna use this color. So we're gonna hope for the best. I cannot get over how gorgeous this is. This is honestly so stunning and smooth. It is not grabbing at anything I don't want it to grab to. I'm able to just like tap this in too. I'm gonna let this just live as it is right here, but do know that this little palette, whether you want to use the more red shade, copper shade, bronze shade, these are all so smooth and gorgeous. For $12.99, I think this is incredible, and I highly recommend either one of these. They just blend really beautifully. I know they have a purple one that's really good. Any of these palettes, they are some of the best at the drugstore. All right, I am going to quickly contour my nose because that is missing, and then I'm going to zoom you guys in so that we can test out this matte liner. This is a 17-hour wear liquid to matte liner from Milani. This is new, $7.99. Let's see if this works out. You guys know I love a good matte liner. It does dry down very, very matte. It's a little bit tricky to use because it kind of clumps up a little bit. Wow, it says it dries fast, and that is no joke. I actually don't really love that it dries that fast because it kind of panics you a little bit. All right, I am going to let that completely dry, and then we are going to go in to this right here. I'm so excited. I already have my lashes curled. So this is the Voluminous Superstar Fiber, and it has 2 steps. Which is step 1? Okay, step 1 is right here, and you're gonna go from step 1 straight into step 2, and just like kind of go back and forth and layer up. Oh my God, they have done it again. Look at that. That is so nice. That is like, whoa. I'm kind of shocked right now. L'Oreal knows mascara. They do mascara so beautifully. I kind of, like, I can't. This is insane. Look at that. This is rivaling Lash Paradise. I definitely need to see how this wears, but right now, I love it. I think we may have found a new holy grail mascara at the drugstore. You guys, I cannot stop looking at my lashes. And so long as this mascara does not flake, I think I'm gonna be reaching for it a lot. That's so exciting to me. I love finding a new mascara that I can obsess over. And this just like molds your lashes into like this perfect curled placement, and it's kind of thick but not too thick. I really, really like it. My lower lashes look great too. I will leave in the description box below if it flaked or smudged, and you know, we will continue trying it from there. I unfortunately can't do a check-in at the end of the day. I am packing up, I am traveling. I think I'm gonna take a few of these items with me, which is crazy because I just tried them, but I'm already in love. It was like love at first sight. So rapid fire, I definitely love this foundation. I think it feels really nice on the skin. My skin looks really nice. I think the Model's Own bronzer is so, so good. It just makes you look bronzed and healthy and blends really, really well. I love the pan size of it. I am a big fan. The liquid highlight, no, I'm not a fan of. I have others that I have tried. I feel like every company is bringing out a liquid highlight, and because I like so many others better, I'm gonna say pass on that one. The lip duo, I've been using this for a while. I'm really into it. Flower Cosmetics does really, really good lip products. Milani kills it with these eyeshadows. The primer, I'm gonna have to play around with a little bit because you guys know I love my Tarte Clean Slate primer, and I use that one more than anything else, but this did make my makeup go on really, really nice. So I'm gonna kind of play around with it. The liner, I'm gonna play with more as well. It was a little bit tricky to go on, but I do like that it dries down completely matte, and I'm gonna have to see how long wear this is. 17 hours is a big claim. So I will update the description box as well on that one. And then the mascara. Oh, so good. I really love it when I find more good things than bad. Obviously, I mean, that's the hope every single time that I sit down and try new products. But this was just like such a winning look. I love this. I love my makeup today. And when I try new products, that doesn't always happen. So yay for everything new, mostly being great. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are in that season where there are so many new launches from, you know, e.l.f., NYX, from L'Oreal, Maybelline, just everyone is coming out with new things. And I have another bin of new at the drugstore that I could sit down and do a video just like this. If you want a sequel, kind of, not even a sequel, because it would be just basically this video, but with a whole crop of more new products. Let me know if you want to see that. Leave comments, thumbs this video up, and I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope your year so far is going fantastic, and I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.